we talk about coaches. We know your pedigree, right? You've coached guys, BJ Penn, Michael Bisping, Tito Ortiz, RDA, Chris Cyborg, Luke Rockhold, Cheeto Vera, Mackenzie Dern, Jalin Turner. I've seen some of the best athletes in the world go through the Ruka gym when Pat Tenori invited me there to watch him and train with him. And when I met Parillo, Pat said, talk to Parillo. Parillo says, you could train here, you could train here. And I didn't know anything, but I just wanted to watch and run around and get content. He helped me out a few times. And one thing that I always wondered is how hard is it for a fighter coach? Like there's a lot of coaches we see that have never fought. How hard is it for you who fought and was an elite fighter to coach fighters in their prime and have to be the coach and not the fighter?
Well, I guess, first of all, to answer that question, just being a fighter, I wasn't an elite fighter because I was only 8-0. But I mean, God bless you for saying that. That makes me feel good. But I think it's definitely beneficial to have some type of combat experience, boxing, kickboxing, boxing. I mean, I wasn't a mixed martial artist fighter. I have, plenty of fights where I end up on the ground and rolling around, but that nobody's getting paid for those ones. But I do think it's very valuable psychologically for a coach to have that experience of putting themselves, sacrificing every day of their lives, putting themselves first. I mean, as selfish as that is, but putting themselves first 24 hours a day, everybody in their life accepting that you got to eat, you got to sleep, whatever you're doing is more important than what they want to do. And then leading up to a fight, going in a week or 2 weeks before a fight, where it's reality now, because most fighters book a fight 2-3 months in advance. The reality of it is that no matter how many times they've done it, the reality's not there yet. Fuck yeah, I'm fighting in 3 months. Fuck yeah, I'm fighting in 2 months. Fuck yeah, I'm fighting in 6 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 weeks. Fuck, I'm fighting. You know what I mean? Now they got that mind fuck to start. Mm-hmm. And then you get the week of the fight. You fight in the UFC, and especially the levels that Rampage is fought at. Now you're fighting at a level where there's press now, and you got the hang-oners. You got everything. The attention that's on you so heightened you're hypersensitive to everything, right? So you're going in there, and now you got some guy that's going to give you the advice while you're in the foxhole. When you're in the you got wobbled. You know what I mean? You got to go back to the corner, and you got to look at a man in the face, and the man that you're looking in the face that's going to give you advice at that point has never been in that fucking foxhole before. He's never been on that fire line. He's never been hurt. He's never handled doing press on a Wednesday, doing 6 weeks ago fighting with your girl because fucking she didn't give you warm food, she gave you cold food or whatever it is. Like, you got a sibling, you got somebody in your life that you care about more than life itself, but just told them to go fuck themselves, and they don't matter because all that matters is your fight, and that's the only thing that's important to you, and everybody in their life can go fuck themselves because everybody should put me on a pedestal because I'm a fighter and I'm going to be the best fighter in the world, and that's who the fuck I am, and blah blah blah. So you've already you built up this fucking platform for yourself. You did it to yourself. You put yourself in this motherfucking situation, right? You put yourself in the situation, and now you're in the fucking fire line, and bam, you get rifled on, and you land a good, and now you're in a fucking fight now, and now you got to go back again. Where the question was about coaching, right? Yeah. And now you got to go back and look at a motherfucker in the face, and he's got to give you the advice. And if you don't respect that motherfucker, and if you think this guy's never won a fucking marble game, this guy's never won tag in his life, dude, let alone win a fight, what the fuck is it? His spirit will fucking present himself to you right there and then. Whoever that motherfucker is sitting in front of you, his spirit will be an aura, and it'll be looking at you, and you got to decide whether you want to listen or not. And if that spirit isn't there and they can't fucking pull you in, you will hear nothing that motherfucker has to say, and he's offering you absolutely nothing.
Man, he 100%
I'm getting
right.
chills. I got goosebumps.
No, he's
100%.
100%. He's 100% right, because I've had all different type of coaches, and some of them they just don't understand. They never been there, and they never been on that level. One thing about fighting that a lot of people don't understand, and he touched on it just a little bit, is that being a fighter is the most selfish thing that you can do. You have to be selfish because, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, is your ass on the line once you step inside that ring or that cage, and your life is on the line. Mm-hmm. And he's right. You have to be very selfish, even with your friends, your family, even your kids. And a lot of people don't understand that. And if a coach hasn't fought, they don't understand that. Some coaches, They don't understand about even stuff as simple as a break. You need a rest.
Right.
Sometimes some coaches don't even understand that.